empowerment. It means pride. Underclassmen really look up to you to actually make a move. They embody, they idolize the Divine Nine.
All Greeks, comprised of all the Black Greek organizations. We were all founded on service-based purposes, and so I feel like it's our obligation as a Panhell collectively to ensure that we're continuing to live through our founders' visions, which all collectively were based on service.
It just means like unity to me, you know, all the Divine Nine together at one, in the Pan, united we stand.
Great organization to get all nine working together. A lot of us work for the same reason, you know, breast cancer or AIDS, and I always feel the more the better, the bigger the impact. So just to have all nine working together.
Obviously, a group of educated individuals all coming together for a common purpose, which is community service, fostering to the youth, and giving back to our community.
Panhell is a long and rich history of Black people coming together and having a brother and sisterhood within each other. Panhell, you know, it's been said basically that, you know, we all have beefs within one another, but Panhell kind of puts all that to rest. You know, it simplifies each fraternity and sorority. Basically says, hey, we can all get along. And like I said, Panhell is a lot. It's bigger than just that. It's community service together.
On May 10, 1930, on the campus of Howard University in Washington, D.C., the National Panhellenic Council was formed as a permanent organization with the following charter members: Omega Psi Phi and Kappa Alpha Psi, Alpha Kappa Alpha, Delta Sigma Theta, and Zeta Phi Beta sororities. In 1931, Alpha Phi Alpha and Phi Beta Sigma fraternities joined the council. Sigma Gamma Rho sorority joined in 1937, and Iota Phi Theta fraternity completed the list of member organizations in 1997. The National Panhellenic Council, Incorporated, NPHC, is currently composed of 9 international Greek letter sororities and fraternities. NPHC promotes interaction through forums, meetings, and other mediums for the exchange of information and engages in cooperative programming and initiatives through various activities and functions.
The true purpose of the Panhellenic Council is to unify the Divine Nine Greek-lettered African-American organizations in their commitment to service. Every organization, every Divine Nine Greek-lettered organization has a commitment to service, and that's service to mankind, service across the board. And like I said, that's what the purpose of Panhellenic Council is. It's to unify the Greek-lettered organizations in their commitment to service, and also to promote educational goals and cultural goals on the university.
With a rich history of community service at Tennessee State University, Panhellenic Council Vice President Brittany Brooks is looking forward to celebrating the centennial year of 2012.
I think one of the biggest plans for the Panhellenic Council is actually to try and finalize our Greek row. As many students notice that the Greek row is gradually developing. It does cost a lot of money to build the monuments on campus, but right now we have the men of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated and the men of Alpha Phi Alpha who have completed their plots, per se, or their monuments, and they've actually established our Greek row. So hopefully in the next couple of years, the rest of the organizations will continue. I know the ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated have started plans, and also the men of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, including the ladies of Delta Sigma Theta. Everybody's starting to work towards getting their monument developed, so hopefully by the centennial year we'll have almost completed or maybe a completed Greek row. Another thing that they've done in the past that we are trying to see if we can implement is an actual Panhellenic Council Week. And in that week, it was all Divine Nine organizations planning community service events, planning events for the university as one cohesive organization. And there's so much, there's so much controversy with Greek organizations, people saying they're not unified and everything, and that's what Panhellenic Council did.
But what about another 100 years? Where will Panhellenic Council be at Tennessee State University if they make it 100 years from 2012?
Honestly, the Panhellenic Council needs to stay consistent with their views of making sure that the Divine Nine organizations are unified. And I think that as long as the Panhellenic Council stays on that straight, then we'll be fine. That's the purpose, to make sure that the organizations are unified and they're cohesive.
While unity and community service are important, TSU needs to remember a few other words to keep them standing strong and be around for another 100 years.
TSU, we've been around for a long time. We just want to make sure that the history of Big Blue is still here. and just continue to think, work, and serve attitude like we've all been.